Hello, welcome back to the channel again for another video. So today is not so good a day and I'm coming to the video this time with a problem with the A45. So in my hand I've got some more wheel spacers. If you watch the video linked in the description, you'll see that we already fitted 15mm wheel spacers. So the problem that we're having is the rear arches on the car are rubbing every time I go around a high-speed corner and it's quite bumpy. So I've had to get 12mm spacers and we're going to drop the back down from 15 to 12mm to give it that extra 3mm for clearance. So I'm going to drop in and do some shots of the tyres in a minute, but one of the tyres is pretty badly scored around the tyre wall and we definitely don't want that happening. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the back apart, we're going to change these to 12mm, we're going to put it back together, take it a drive, give it a bit of a ragging and hopefully it solves the problem. So I just wanted to document this video removing spacers and putting new ones on and making sure that if you're going to lower your A45s you don't run into this same problem. So even though it's not so good, enjoy the video. Yo, stop. So this is probably a good time to remind you, if you're enjoying this content, please subscribe and like and comment on the video. A lot of people that are watching these videos are brand new people and they're not subscribed yet, so I would really appreciate it. Welcome to Dreamscape Automotive. Okay, so we're just going to jump in and have a look now at the tyres. So apologies, the tyres are so dirty, right? But you can see what I mean there if I go close and try and put the sun on it. So that there is wrecking the arch liner on the inside. Now, it's only happening in really high speed corners. If I'm coming off a roundabout and I'm doing a hard left and the weight rolls over to the right hand side, the driver's side, then it's happening. So you can see the scoring on the tyre. I'm not that worried about the tyre, I'm more worried about wrecking the arch liner in here and then water ends up getting inside the arch liner. And another thing that I'm worried about is the Magno paint on this car is obviously really difficult to repair if anything happens, so I don't want the arch getting damaged and perishing. So we're going to take that off, get the 12mm on, and hopefully that will solve the problem. The problem's not quite as bad on this side, but quite often I'm driving in the car myself and I'm about 85 kilos, so I think my weight in the driver's side is enough to just roll it over and clip it. But I reckon if I had a passenger the same weight as me, the same problem with a car on this side. So yeah, we just need to get that sorted. You're going to hurry up and move that van? So as per the last video, I can't jack the car up in the driveway because it's too sloped. So we're going to have to go up there. Cool guy with his glasses, sunglasses on. Some of the first sunny days we've had in Scotland in a long time. So I'm going to move the car up there and then we'll get started. Sorry, we've got a bit of a social outing going on here when we're trying to do a job. Jesus, somebody's overtalked these. I wonder who that was. Well done.
No, let him.
No. Right. Here we go. We're going to have to... Well, if you look in, obviously in the last video I was hammering the spacers right on, so I'm not 100% sure how we're going to get that out. But Liam, don't think that's right. I think there's openings. No. There's openings in here. underneath here. You would never put a screwdriver in the actual hole for the bolt because then you'll make a mess. But I think it might require like a small item to get in there. Look how dirty the inside of the wheels are. I've just had a thought. Liam, come here now. Yeah, obviously we're just trying to figure this out here, right? Right, let's see. Right, be careful because I don't want to damage the spokes, right? Right, go again. Right, whoa. Right, turn it round. That's working. Right. Hey! Oppa! Right, we're good. Right, you hold that there, I'll get the new spacer. So, obviously, that seemed like a pretty good way of getting the spacer out there. So these ones are 15mm, so they're just too thick, so we're going to put the 12s in. And then, hopefully, that will solve the problem. So, I'm going to try and get a wee view in the camera here. So, I know 3mm isn't really all that much, but, you know, it actually is. I'm hoping we're not really going to notice this too much on the actual car. I don't know what. Just right. Okay. Nah, this I don't know. Done this before. Right. That's one side done. So let's fire this on the car. Formula 1 pit stop. I'll get the bolts, you lift it on, I'll get it ready. Right? We tried this the last time and it took about 45 minutes to get one wheel on. Look at the wheel. Let's get the car down off the jack. Fingers. Right, so still set to 125. Okay, that's one side. Those wheels are really dirty. Right, so that was easy. Right, let's jump round, we'll do the other side. Right, we're up. Don't hit my wing, boy. See it, Dad? Right.
Just make sure we get an invite, we get a kitchen in. Absolutely.
Right, go and grab the tools that are required for this job, mate. Aye, we don't need them, mate. Sorry, they're going in a bin anyway. Can I get that cabinet screwdriver that's in question? That's us. That's you, mate. You might go. Torque up. Right, mate, click me up. Click me up. Right, well, don't go past the click too much because that's how it happened last time. Mine go down in a different pattern. So go across. Aye. Nice one. Don't know if you can hear that really satisfying click here on the mic, but it's oh, there we go. That one was nice. Lovely. And then just go down them all once and just make sure they're clicking when you're finished. Oh. So, just for a closer look, this is the thing that I over-talked the last time, so sorry to that guy. The German engineers are crying watching. So it doesn't actually say the torque on the adapter, but 15 Newton meters is fine, and I can achieve that with my hand. This is my built-in torque wrench, aye. That's us. Right, that's her. Well, I mean, I'll find out when I drive it if I'm happy, won't I? So, I feel like maybe I'm going to notice 3mm because it's my car and I'm obsessed, right? But I know that the average Joe won't notice 3mm. But the front is fine, but as Liam was saying there, the arch is quite flared. You've seen all this before in the other videos anyway, but the arches are flared at the front. I've not had any issues. It's only at the back, so once it's down and it's driving, we'll see how we feel, but we're going to jump to some shots inside the car next. We're going to need to take it a drive and see how we go. So the way this was happening is when I was coming off a roundabout, there's a few roundabouts in my area, and I was coming like left off a roundabout and then up a hill. The back right corner was like hunkering down. At first, when I first done the wheel spacers, we damaged one of the, well, I don't know if we damaged it, but anyway, one of the level sensors on the rear right broke, and it was giving me an adaptive suspension fault, and I thought that because that was a fault on the rear right level sensor, that maybe the shock absorber was compressing too much when I was coming off a bend like that, and then we were ending up with basically the rear right of the car being in comfort mode still when the rest of the car's in sport mode, and that's why it was rubbing. But we changed the level sensor, managed to get one off eBay, changed that, still same problem. So it's obviously just the spacer. Do this at rush hour, so it's probably not the best time, but you get up there. See this bump here? Oh, it's fine, I think it's okay. So I'm going to do a video about the Euro trip, but we're going to Europe, me and Liam in the car, and we didn't want this nightmare following us around Europe, because I know for a fact we would have ran into some sort of extensive problem related to this in the middle of Germany or something, so we want sorted before we go. If I had done that with the previous spacers on, it would have scraped like really bad. Oh, eager beaver! Jeez, oh. Somebody's got a Brad Pitt and a fillet steak to get him to. I can cope with a wee tiny bit of arch rub in the most like extreme scenarios, but I can't have it happening like just driving about, you know what I mean?
Nah, not every corner.
And I'm scared to look outside to see how it looks, but I'm hoping it's not ugly. See, the car guys will know that like taking 3mm off a spacer, like that's enough to mess with your head, but it's for the good of the car and the tyres, and I really don't want to be spending all that money on Pilot Sport 4Ss because they're expensive. So this roundabout here, right, it's up top, when you come back down the hill, when you come, so you're coming left round that bend, it rubs in the way at the bottom of the hill, so that just shows you how much it's been rubbing, because I know all the rubbing locations in my area. What are you doing? And it's fine, so that's good. And I mean, I'm not going to be driving the car like a race driver on the road every day, but when you're having a wee spirited drive on the way home or whatever, and you're dealing with arch rub, it just makes you not want to drive fast because you feel like you're damaging the car. Right, so see, it would have rubbed there on that side because it bumped right down there, but it's fine.
The car's too fast.
I know it's too fast for the road. I was literally like 100 metres between us and that car there, and I was on the back bumper in a split second.
Does it? See if you go round a roundabout?
No, it would never rub going round a roundabout. It must have just not been hard enough.
Fast, but
no, it seemed to be okay. Right, let's go hard left off this corner here. Ah, it's fixed. It's fixed because see that bump there? So the car's leaning and you're going over a bump, so it would have done it bad, but I think it's alright. Right, so I think that's us then. So that was an educational video. 1, don't put 15mm spacers on a lower A45s. Don't waste your money. 2, that showed you how to remove spacers and put them back on. If you're ever in a situation where you need to get spacers off a car, then there's an easy enough way to do it. There might be another way, but that was the way that we found easiest. And we've taken the car for a test drive and it seems to be checked out. So apologies that a bit of that video is similar to the spacer fitting video, but I thought it was important to document that we gave ourselves a bit of a problem by putting 15mm spacers on. So we'll check back in when we get back to the house. So that's us finished. Thanks Liam for your help, mate. So sun's in my eyes a bit here, but so that's us finished. So we've done the right thing. We've put the 12mm spacers on, and so far so good. So Obviously some really hard cornering and things like that. I think you'll always get rub on any sort of lowered road car. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed that video. If you need to change spacers yourself, you'll know what to do. And don't put 15mm spacers on your A45s when it's lowered. We'll see you in the next video. Cheers.